What's going on, everyone? Austin John Please here, and today we're going to be taking a look at all of the Nintendo Switch and Switch 2 deals around all of the internet for Black Friday and Cyber Monday weekend. I just want to get this off my chest. I hate when websites use the term door busters. There is no door to bust, a term that comes from people breaking down a door because they want to save money on a Tickle Me Elmo. People died. And websites using the term just disgraces the honor of those who have lost their lives for a Furby. But today we're going to be taking a look at Switch and Switch 2 deals, games, accessories, everything else like that. A lot of these are going to be going on until Monday or Tuesday of next week. Some of them go on till December, and there's actually some pretty great deals. First and foremost, you are not going to find a Nintendo Switch 2 on sale anywhere on the internet. That's $450 for the base one. I recommend getting the bundle. You save like 20-30 bucks that way, whatever the math is. Let's first take a look at hardware, and Deku Deals actually does a fantastic job at just organizing all of it together. If you need a Switch 2 memory card, that's the ones that have to be a micro SD express card. Like this one here, the Samsung P9 is 512 gigabytes at $74.99. That's 25% off. The memory is expensive and there's not a lot of it out there, and this is probably as good as you're gonna do for a while. My 256 gigabyte card costed $60, so yeah, you're definitely getting a deal, getting double the memory at 15 bucks more. The Power A Nano Enhanced Wireless Controller, which is a fantastic second, third, and fourth player controller if you want that large form factor for other people who are playing on your system. At 20 bucks, it's a good controller for $20. It's a pretty mediocre controller for 60 if I'm being honest, but at 20 bucks, that's a good controller. On Amazon, the 8BitDo Ultimate 2 controller, which I did a whole video on and it ended up becoming a sponsored video, that's going to be at 21% off, coming at $47.69. This is a fantastic controller that is a good alternative to the Switch 2 Pro controller. If you don't like the Pro controller, or if you don't like the price tag of the Pro controller, for about half of the price, you can get the 8BitDo Ultimate 2 controller. Hey, just a heads up. So the one that I'm showing on screen right now is actually the one for Xbox. However, when Black Friday deals go live, the correct one that in the title says for Switch and Switch 2, that one is going to be this same price, the 21% off. And it has the same crazy Nintendo Switch Pro controller battery life. I can't say enough good things about it. If you're just looking for a controller to do macros, the whatever it is on Walmart is $19.67, which is $2 cheaper than it was last week. I don't know why. This can use on-the-fly macros for different games like Pokemon Legend ZA, where you could shiny hunt. And there's no screen, there's no interaction, and it's a little fickle, but if you just want it to run macros, 20 bucks, wired controller, go for it. Hori is now making a non-Piranha Plant version of their Piranha Plant Nintendo Switch 2 camera, and that's $30 down from $35. So if you want a horrible camera that could plug into your Switch 2, go for that. It also comes out so it could just sit on the Switch 2 in handheld mode. The webcam I've been using for my Switch 2 is the Logitech Brio 101, which is down. I got it at $35 when the Switch 2 came out. It's now down to $24. This is a fantastic compromise of price versus quality, and it actually still looks pretty good. I did do a whole video comparing them. This is the one that I use personally, and for $25, I could not recommend anything better. As far as cases and accessories, the RDS Industries Switch 2 case, I don't actually know anything about this one. I don't know if this is officially licensed. No idea. It looks just like a regular case. I can't really say anything about it, except it uniquely holds a Switch 2 Pro controller and a Switch 2. So neat thing there, 4 cartridges, hold all of your game key cards in place. That's 25 bucks down from 30. I feel like I did review something similar. I remember that the bottom was like awkwardly large and heavy. Belkin has a travel case that also props up your Nintendo Switch or Switch 2, so it's like angled. That's its whole gimmick, and that's down from 30 bucks down to 24. And it comes in a cool green, sage and sand. The JSOW grip that I did review on the channel and is a pretty good bang for your buck for 20 bucks. It was 26, now it's 20. If you're looking for a grip and a case and more in one, then dbrand has a sale on their kill switch. If you go to dbrand.com/AustinJohnPlays, I still have my ongoing deal with them, and is the case that I use on my Switch 2 personally. There's the essential case, which is just the grip and the dock. And then there's the travel that also includes the protective shell, and that's going to be $80 instead of $100. But for $10 more, you could also go ahead and get screen protectors included, because there have been some people who are saying that the dock scratches their screen, although if you're using the dbrand dock adapter, you're not actually putting it in the dock, so it's up to you. And strangely enough, if you order, you also get a pack of dbrand playing cards. They sent me over these cards for their pre-production, and they're pretty neat. So if you want a free set of cards with your order, why dbrand is making cards, I don't know. And you also get skins for your Switch 2 controller, and some of the simpler skins, like the triple white, you get a free hollow white Damascus skin included. So once again, go to dbrand.com/AustinJohnPlays to get your Switch 2 kill switch. If you want to hear a personal rant, keep watching. If not, jump on to the next chapter. But like, the channel just hit 2.5 million subscribers. Where's the little clock? 2.5. We did do our Switch 2 giveaway, and I'm doing one every 100,000 subscribers. So when we hit 2.6, we're giving away another one, 2.7, so on and so forth like that. But like, now that all of these brands that I have personally purchased and loved their products for years, now that I get to work with them and they're helping me pay my mortgage because YouTube revenue is extremely down, thanks to, you know, short format video platforms, I'm just thankful that these companies are coming in, making quality products and reaching out to people like us. That way we can tell you about the stuff that's good out there. I did a whole video talking about the hot garbage that's being sold online, and I sure as heck am not working with them, so yeah, I'm happy about it. Okay, enough of me, on with the video. Oh, that's what I'm #thankful for. Ah, there we go. I tied it in. That was totally intended. Okay, let's talk about games. Sonic X Shadow Generations, which I did review on the channel, is now its lowest price ever at 25 bucks on the Switch 2, which is $25 on the Nintendo Switch. Oh yeah, they do have a Switch 2 version, and it's the same price, $25. So yeah, the Switch 2 version of Sonic X Shadow Generations, there is no upgrade pack for the Switch 1 version to become the Switch 2 version, so it's just 25 bucks either way. But no, it was a fun game. I played through 20-ish hours. I only had to do like 4 hours for the integration video, but I ended up playing it more, and I really enjoyed it. Persona 3 Reload, that has been out for a while, but is now on the Nintendo Switch. They are 33% off for Black Friday. Hogwarts Legacy, a lot of people have been saying that on the eShop is like dirt cheap. Hang on, let's find this. Oh yeah, look at that. The digital version is full price, but the digital deluxe version is $10.49 until December 2nd at 3 a.m. That's 85% off. This probably is its lowest price ever. According to an AI overview of an 18-minute video on how to upgrade from the Switch 1 to Switch 2 version, you have to activate the owner's discount, and then in the eShop, you can buy the Switch 2 version for $10, and then you transfer your data to the Switch 2 version. Don't quote me on this. I've heard a lot of people say that you get the game for like 20 bucks. It's a little cumbersome, but you can, and it's a great game for 20 bucks. Yakuza 0 Director's Cut is also its lowest price ever at 30 bucks. There's a bunch of other games on here that I have not personally played, so I can't recommend. Oh, the Ukulele Replay is on here. So like, I have the regular ukulele because I was one of the Kickstarters. I wonder if there's something with that. I should look into that. Okay, Switch 1 deals. Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom, which if you played Link's Awakening but not Echoes of Wisdom, then you will enjoy this game for half price, $30. And this has a free performance update on the Switch 2. Wait, is this physical at Target for 30 bucks? Yeah, physical version at Target, $30. Paper Mario Thousand Year Door, which is one of my top 5 favorite games of all time, so much so that I did a walkthrough on this channel that hurt my viewership quite a bit. Half price, $50. If you have not played it, this is one of the best RPGs you will play in your life. So, cannot say enough good things about it. Full of flavor and fun. It's a remake of the GameCube game, and I loved it on there. Can't say enough good stuff. Princess Peach Showtime, which I heard is good for younger female audiences. Fantastic game featuring Peach and somewhat simpler mechanics. Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle is always on a dirt cheap sale. Right now it's $10, which is not the lowest it's ever been. I think I've seen it for $6. But for $10, you can easily get 40 to 60 hours of enjoyment of it. It was a Switch 1 launch title. Still great game. The second one was good. Sparks of Hope, here it is. And that's $14.88. And that one has a demo available, so go check it out. Mario RPG is on here for half off. It's a remake of the original game, and if you liked it on the Super NES, it's pretty much exactly the same. Wow, the GameCube one's exactly the same too, but I spoke very highly of that. Yeah, I didn't grow up with that one. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2 on the Switch is 60% off, and that was a very good remake of the original games, like on PlayStation and N64. But the soundtrack just is different, so it doesn't hit the same, so the nostalgia doesn't happen as hard. It's weird to explain. Paper Mario and the Origami King is the most recent Paper Mario game that actually brought it back to its roots a little bit, so like there's a little bit of Thousand Year Door inspiration in this, as opposed to like the last few games, the paint color sticker master splash games. Overcooked is $13, which is a great couch co-op fun time waster game. It's also good in Switch handheld mode, so quick little 10 minutes, play it, enjoy it sort of games. Or as my fiance calls it, a stress simulator. Brothership is on sale, although I did not enjoy Brothership, but if you played the Mario and Luigi games, maybe that's up your alley. Tears of the Kingdom is down from $70 to $55, so if you've only played Breath of the Wild, get Tears of the Kingdom, and then you get the free upgrade if you have Nintendo Switch Online. And is that physical? Yep, that's physical at Amazon. Actually, you know what I've been hiding in the closet? I bought 2 copies of the collector's edition thinking that I would need the second one for something, but I didn't, because I also bought the digital one, so I have a digital copy and 2 of the collector's editions. If you played Breath of the Wild, and you've watched my videos for that, but you have not played Tears of the Kingdom, leave a comment down below. Tell me your favorite champion from Breath of the Wild, and then also into the comment, put the word Black Friday, one word. Within 24 hours of this video going live, I'm gonna pick one of those random comments, reach out to them, and send them this specific one, because it's just sitting in my closet doing nothing, and we're cleaning up the house. Sonic Origins Plus, which is a 2D style similar to Sonic 1, 2, 3, and Knuckles, that's down 65%, matching previous lows at $14. Great game to pick up for that price. Pokemon Legends Arceus is off at 14% off, which is not a common sale, but there you go. And that's physical? Yep, that's physical. Sonic Racing Crossworlds, that I also just reviewed that, and that's like a more engaging version of Mario Kart World. I would recommend that at $45. Is this the Switch 1 version? Yeah, it's the Switch 1 version, so it's $45. They said they have an upgrade pack planned for later this year, so you can get that when that comes out for the additional $10. Pokemon Sword and Shield Physical is available for $52. That's not a big discount at all. Octopath Traveler 2, it's only 13% off. Okay, yeah, Octopath Zero is coming out, and I'm very excited for it. I played the demo a lot on both PC and Switch 2, so I already pre-ordered it. I can't wait for that to come out. I only have 4 days between Octopath Zero and the Mega Dimension DLC, so I'm gonna see how much of it I can play in that time. There's a How to Train Your Dragon game. If it's $9, it's probably not good. I'm gonna look up reviews. Oh yeah, Metacritic is 66, 4.2. That's not a good game. Speaking of not a good game, Brilliant Diamond is on here at 15% off. But then again, Pokemon games never go on sale. Seeing some of the Switch 1... I just saw Balatro is on here. It's only 10% off, so it's $13.49 instead of $15, but
even at $15, Balatro is a game that you will have hundreds of hours enjoying, as I did.
Nintendo first-party games on here, like Echoes of Wisdom, that's so uncommon. Oh, also Mario Odyssey's on there, and if somehow you've watched this channel and you haven't played Mario Odyssey and you enjoy 3D platformers, and if you fall into that very strange Venn diagram of viewer, then yeah, go buy that at $30. Okay, there are so many games. If there's anything on your wish lists, go take a look and see if they are on discount, because a lot of Switch 1 games are on discount, some of the lowest prices we've ever seen. So go ahead, pick those up. If you found anything in this video useful, do me a favor, hit the thumbs up button down below. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe, turn on notifications. Until next time, Austin John out.
Man, they see me shining like I got the charm. Stay strapped, got that jet ball in my palm. Fell from the sky, guess I'm the chosen one. And if you need to know how, check out Austin John. Champion flow, yeah, I got that champion flow.